In 2016, the team at BBC Radio 1 started a campaign to get as many random things as possible named after their star presenter, Mr. Scott Mills. Eventually, Fleet Service Station succumbed and allowed a footbridge just round the corner there to be dedicated to the Mr. Scott Mills. Here it is.
The colour coordination on the bridge does hit the mark, and brand new, I bet it looked half decent. But let's not beat around a bush now. The ceiling looks knackered, the paintwork is so patchy it looks intentional, the windows are as scratched as a stuck record, and the outside of it, quite frankly, needs to turn its frown upside down. Colonel Sanders. Having said that, it did have plug sockets, so every cloud and all that.
So if you're sitting there, all worried, quaking in your little boots, after you've just come to the realisation that not one thing in this whole entire world has been named after you, I've got two things to tell you. First, join the club. We're a jolly bunch. And secondly, don't give up. There's still time. Trust me, you can do it. It's very difficult, practically impossible. But hey, the word itself says, I'm possible. So sit back and relax and let Uncle George tell you how you can have your very own bridge. I must admit, I don't fancy your chances, but hey, it can still be fun watching this. Don't go. Keep watching. It's good, this video. Don't go. Now, there are several paths one must typically take in order to get their own dedicated bridge. However, fear not, you don't have to be as pivotal as, say, Queen Elizabeth II with her Elizabeth line on the London Underground, or John Lennon with his Liverpool John Lennon Airport. Oh, no. You can just be an average Joe and get your own bridge through political or civic leadership. Many bridges are named after public officials, like politicians such as mayors or councillors or mayors, I said mayors, politicians who championed the bridge's construction or just gave significant contributions to a community. So they named the bridge after said politician as a nod of goodwill. This normally happens through legislative action or something like a city council vote, things like that. And by the way, Fleet Services, come on man, do better. 35 quid for 24 hours, you're having a laugh, aren't you? Do better. Heroic acts or military service. Many monuments, including bridges, have been named before after people who showed great courage in acts of heroism, for example, military veterans who gave their lives for their community or country. Or major philanthropy. Large donors who often fund bridge construction or just donate to an unrelated cause, charity or project sometimes also have a bridge named after them because, well, why not? Historical significance. People who made a dent to local or national history often have a bridge or something else named after them. But it almost always happens years or decades after their death. I refer back to the aforementioned Lennon Airport in Liverpool that was unveiled in 2001, 21 years after the man himself, God rest his soul. Or, of course, you could just become a radio DJ with the weight of the BBC behind you, like our friend Scott. So, in a nutshell, your best bet, I think, is to become very, very rich and then be very, very generous. Or some would say very, very stupid enough to give away all of your riches, all for a bridge. A filthy one at that. Which you'll probably never know about as well, because as I say, most of the time these honours come posthumously. You know, they say a fool and his money are soon parted. Are you stupid enough to take that trade? In conclusion, like I said at the beginning, I think it's fair to say that there will never, ever be a bridge named after you. How does that feel? Eh? But and that also means that it'll be a relatively short amount of time once you die until not a single remnant nor particle will remember your existence. Will remember what you did with your little life, your 70. So yeah, let that sink in. Thanks for watching.